Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom's back. Welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Now, as always, let's do an item leaderboard refresher. Where am I currently standing? I'm currently 216th with 10,210 points. The max amount of points that you can get right now while I'm recording this video is 11,000 and only 7 remain. I think the last time I recorded a video and I showcased my my leaderboard over here, I think there were 9 people with max points. It's gone down to 7 now. I'm interested to know if these 7 can last all the way out to the end, or if more of them are gonna fall. I'm gonna have my money on 40778 to not fall. Like he's gonna stay till the end. I think he's gonna get 16,000. Ain't no way. And I hope that I don't see him in any of my brackets, because that means that I'm not getting 1,000 at all. But I've gotten 1,000 a couple times. You know, it's pretty nice. Like I've been first place in 3 separate events, and currently I'm sitting at 10,210. Finished tier 2 in the last 2 events that ended, and I think the one going on right now is probably one of my weaker ones. It's straight shooters, and I'm kind of assuming that this is probably a reference to I don't even know his name. The Turkish shooter, right? The Turkish shooter of the Olympics, dude. That guy was a badass. It's one of those few moments where like you don't even remember who finished first. Like no one even cares who finished first. Like that Turkish dude. Oh man, he's a G for doing that. But yeah, I think this is probably gonna be my joint worst performing one. The lowest I've ever performed in any of these events is a tier 4. And that was 8th, so that was kind of painful. That was 8th, just one off of tier 3. But tier 4 was my lowest finish. Only happened once. All the other ones were either tier 2s, 3s, or 1s. I don't know if I can finish in the top tier 3, but that will probably be my goal. I don't know. I kind of want to sleep. I've been losing sleep because I need to wake up at like 4:50 in the morning just to see these events out, and it's just really not good. I want a straight 8 hours of sleep, please. But before we get into all that gameplay stuff, I'm gonna start off with a mini pack opening. We got some good stuff that we want to open. I'm gonna start off with Summer Games over here. I have been waiting for this, so let's finish off Rugby Sevens, dude. Seriously, everything. I think a lot of us can agree. Most of this challenge was dirt easy. If you are, I get it. If you're a beginner player, you're watching this video, you're like, what? Easy, huh? Okay, I get it. If you're a beginner, of course it's gonna be easy. But like, if you're an intermediate player to a more advanced player, or even an advanced player, especially an advanced player, this was so easy. Every single one was so easy. But Rugby Sevens. Because the thing about what made a lot of these challenges easy was that the RQ limit was so high. Like, look at this, 450. I can use a 90 average if I wanted to. I don't even have 90 average. Even if I tried my hardest, the most I can do is I can bring 190 to the table, and that's it. Like, it's a lot, and I think I can beat this probably. Is it all wet? Okay, there's no wet, so I can use the Zanavi even. I'm still calling this Zanavi. So yeah, I mean, this was like, it's easy in a sense where there's a lot of RQ to use. But those first few levels were strangely tough. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, especially 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No, not even 9. I think it just went up to 8. Like those first 8, like what the hell? Especially 5. An RQ limit of 115. They allow you to use uncommons and rares, but like you had to use basically all uncommons anyway. It was surprisingly tough. It was surprisingly tough, and it's not because we needed, good cars. It's just because like we needed a very small pool of cars basically, and in the end it worked out. I'll just show you what I had to use in the end. Oh, this only filters by Ultra. Okay, how am I gonna show this to you then? Summer Games, Australia, Sweden, Japan. Because I do want to show you. I had to go through like 100k of opening steel packs and common packs just to get my ass through those first couple of levels. But once you got past like level 8, it was super easy once again. So it was Summer Games, and once again, it was a country. It was based out to Japan. Japan's a pretty big country, so I'm kind of surprised that it was so hard. Sweden and Australia, I believe. Yeah, dude. The bottom was just terrible. Because you know me, man. I don't collect commons and uncommons. Mostly commons. I had to wishlist this because I was looking for it for the lower challenges. I had to find another Volvo, so I opened a bunch of plastics. I opened one more. I opened a bunch more. I got one more. Fully upgraded that, and this one too. Fully upgraded this, I think so. I only had to fully upgrade 2 uncommons. Then, this was hard. I needed to find not 1. I needed to find 2 Suzuki Celerios. Fully upgrade that. I also needed to find and fully upgrade a Volvo 440. I also upgraded the Civic. I also upgraded the RX-3, all of which I did not have for this challenge. So yeah, that was fun. Because going into this challenge, the only cards that I had representing the uncommons were my Mitsubishi Debonair, which I do believe is drag. Yeah, it's drag spec because it's got some MRA, high top speed too. The Chrysler by Chrysler, that's obviously going to be drag spec. It just looks like a car that's screaming drag spec. And then I had the Nissan Violet. So yeah, I had to get 2 Suzuki Celerios, or Celeries. I had the Volvo, the Civic, and the Mazda RX-3. I had to get every single one of that. And the funniest thing was that the ones that the cars that I currently had, only the Violet was useful. The Debonair was useless, and the Chrysler was useless, because in those first 8 levels, there was not a single drag. It was all twisty. There were scenarios where just using the 20 was way better than using the 23. So, yeah, that was a tough one. I was stuck on that for like a day. But obviously I had to grind out a bunch of cash. I had to grind out like 150k and spend all that 150k on steel packs and plastic packs. And that was never fun. That's never fun to do that. But yeah, that was kind of evil, honestly, getting into that. Yeah, just you needed a very small pool of cars. If you have that Celerio, let me tell you right now, if you own that Celerio, just keep it, man. Just keep it. That thing is going to save your butt. But anyway, we're going to finish off Rugby Sevens over here. Going to open 2 carbon fibers and then redeem a legend. We've got a mini pack opening coming up for you right now, actually. So 348 is 0. Gold medal. Very nice. Welcome to the club. And let's redeem our prizes. Let's go, man. I've been waiting for this. I could have opened this like yesterday. I think even the day before yesterday, if I could finish Rugby Sevens. But I wanted to do this for the video. I didn't want to just open the 2 carbon fibers. I also wanted to redeem that fake charger. So let's get it. The last 2. I pulled 177 Huracan from this. That was really good. My arms are always open for a Regera. My arms are always open for a Regera. Ultra early. Okay, no ultra early. Legend. Hyena. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, fine. All right, next up, another one. One more carbon fiber to go. Is anything going to beat that Huracan? We're about to find out. That Huracan was a really good pull. Best thing I pulled this update. Not this update, but this challenge tag. Even though I pulled a legendary from a premium, it was an RQ80, and it has no value to me. That Porsche, no value to me whatsoever. You know what'd be nice? A Hennessy. Yeah, I know that's brand new. No, I've never unpacked that one before. Double Ultra. No, Maserati Real. All right, let's see what's gonna be. Oh, I'll take that. Cadillac Evoque. It is just an ultra rare, but it is a wish list. I've never unpacked that before. I want to say it's medium. I think it's one of those cars where like it looks low, but it is medium. I might be wrong. It's low. Never mind. Okay, cool. It's low. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's a brand new car, American Overdrive. I will welcome that with open arms. So talking about brand new cars, American Overdrive, we got ourselves the fake Charger coming up. Honestly, kind of contemplating if I should max that Charger or not. I'm not a fan of just the concept of an electric muscle car. That's just not up my wheelhouse, so that's why I'm calling it. I do think that the design is alright, you know, I think it looks relatively nice. I like that the fact that the Charger is back to becoming a 2-door car. I did like it as a saloon though. It's just that, you know, there's kind of like an homage to its heritage, right? Anyway, let's add the cars in. So 1, 2, and then we add in the Charger. Now, the reason why there is some value and upgrading this Charger is because it's 4-wheel drive. Like, what kind of Dodge is 4-wheel drive? It's one of its own, you know? It's one of its own. Like, if there's any Dodge event that's in the wet, that car might be useful. It's ridiculously heavy, so you won't put it on like a wet slalom or anything like that. You're still better off with like a Caliber. But like on a wet twisty circuit or even a wet twisty road, I know what you guys are thinking. But also, what the hell are you looking for? I'm looking for a manufacturer. Okay, that's just, I can't do 2 things at once. You know, I can see the value in it. You know, until the point where, you know, the dark global rallycross comes into the game. But I don't know. I can see the value in the Daytona Scat Pack. I really do. It's got a low 0 to 60. It's got, you know, it handles better than the Charger Daytona SRT. If anything, this would be the car that you drag spec. This is the car that you go 223. Again, like, it's just something to think about, I guess. There are not a lot of 4-wheel drives out there. You know, there are 22. Okay, that's actually kind of a decent amount. But then again, most of them are like off-road or all surface. Like, if we just did it by performance, let's do it by performance. Yeah, we're left with 7. I mean, that's not bad. It's in this context, as a Dodge collector, I can see the value. I can see the value in that. Again, you know, I'm a Dodge collector. I need to get every single one. So, you know, a Dodge that I don't have, fake Charger or not, I'll happily add it to the garage. There you go. That's another one, Charger Daytona Scat Pack. I will contemplate maxing it out, perhaps, maybe. How many am I missing? I'm missing about four prize cards. No, 3 prize cards. I think it's only the GT3R, the Charger Daytona SRT, as well as the Dart Global. So we'll wait for those scenarios to come out. And yeah, okay, not bad. Oh yeah, 4 prize cards, the Durango Pursuit. And then in terms of just cards I've never unpacked before, Challenger 1320. I don't think anything else down here, right? Challenger 1320. Of course, that one Viper that I can't seem to collect. It's, you know, that thing is impossible. Well, tell you what, man, I'm pleased. I'm pleased. We're also gonna add in the rares because I'm currently upgrading another super rare. So let's jump into whatchamacallit, events real quick. Right, so jump into events. We got straight shooters we were talking about earlier. We got the Mazda finals, and we've got all day relay. All day relay. Honestly, if I get the right bracket. If I get the right bracket, I got a decent chance. I got a decent chance of getting first place and getting myself another 1,000 points. But that's if I get the right bracket. If I got 40778, I'm basically screwed, right? Basically screwed. But the hand that I'm currently using, I'm going to be using 2 Koenigsegg Yamera HV8s in the concept. So both Yamaras. I don't think there's a better option to use besides those 2 cars. So really happy that I have them in my garage. And for the summer games part, I'm going to be using my BMW M2 CS, a car that I've been wanting to fully upgrade for the longest time. So this might be the chance. And you know, they say that the summer games challenges are super easy, but they are. But also at the same time, because of this, you know, this event for the Zenvo, I've actually already upgraded 2 epics. I've fully upgraded 2 epics around this summer games vibe, and this might be the 3rd. So I've upgraded more epics for this challenge tag than any other challenge tag I've ever had. I've never upgraded so many epics for a challenge tag of all things. But anyway, I'm using the DS3 Cabrio Racing, and I'm currently maxing a second DS3 Cabrio Racing, which I'll be adding on to this. So I think if we get the right bracket, we'd be in a good place. We're getting into it now. So we'll see if we're lucky or not. We'll see if we are lucky or not. If 40778 is in here, then he's got fully upgraded Koenigseggs, and you know it's gonna be a sad day for the boys. But let's see how far that we can go. This is my filler hand right now. Okay, this isn't the big boy hand. We will be replacing the DS3, and I will be upgrading the M2. It probably won't be fully upgraded by the end of this event, but I can get the handling. I can get the handling upgraded by the end of this event. So let's look. Okay. I think so far it's possible. It looks like a pretty, you know, decent bracket. Not massive shark names that I've seen so far. Let's see how far we can go. So we got a test bowl. I'm gonna put that one there because that's slightly upgraded. Put test bowl there. Ooh, is that summer games? That's not summer games, right? It's just the 4. That's not summer games. I don't think that's summer games. Okay, well, I think it's time to 1-star that BMW. I think it's time to 1-star that BMW. There's no point keeping it there at a 0 stars. So there we go. That's another epic that I'll probably be fully upgrading. I will also show you the epics that I've been using along the way to get me to this point. The ones that I've fully upgraded. I've wanted to upgrade this car for a very long time. Seriously, I've genuinely wanted to fully upgrade this car. I'm a huge M2 guy. Okay, I'm a huge M2 guy. If I had the cash, I would have bought an M2. But yeah, I love this specific generation. I have a couple in my garage actually, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, here's another one. Yep, I've owned this for forever. 1,771 days. Never wanted to let it go. I remember when this thing used to be an RQ70. It's gone down to 66. It's borderline Jerry at this point, but I will never let it go. I love that. So yeah, okay, we've got that at 1 star. Let's continue. A lot of people are using the Yellowbird actually. A lot of people are using the Yellowbird. So here's another one. I think Test Bowl is gonna win by a lot of points. Yeah, that's gonna win by a lot of points. We win that too. We should win Fast Circuit. Yeah, this Porsche is gonna. That Porsche's not good. That Porsche is just simply not good. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Come on, man. I just need to max out that second DS3. When I max out that second DS3, we're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a good day. Okay, and then maybe max out that handling on the M2. But I'm looking forward to getting first place in this one. I do hope that is indeed possible. Let's see what is next. Again, doesn't look like any of these hands are too scary. Oh. You get a top speed of 176 on a test ball. That's a 3-star, dude. That is a 3-star. Put it in G-Force. I'm gonna get eaten alive on a karting circuit. But why would you put that? Why would you put that Koenigsegg on a karting circuit, man? Oh man, we're gonna get so many points on this. I'm gonna say 280 points. Let's go, dude. Let's go. 210. Okay, well it was 200 plus, so that's probably 3-star easy. Okay, 2-star easy, sure, because that carding circuit against the Mara. But yeah, Tezball, man, that's where you win the big points. That is simply where you win the big points. Again, let's go. Here's another one. Ooh, this hand is terrible. Look at that. Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is just crappy hand. Okay, so again, 1-2 wins, right? And then we've got another win there. We're gonna lose pretty heavily on the slalom. Ooh, we're gonna lose really heavily on that twisty circuit, but it don't matter because this event was not made for your Porsche 911 turbos. This event was made for your Koenigsegg's. Easy peasy. All right, I think 1 star. I think 1 star. Might be 2. Oh, it's 2. Easy. Okay. 5-0, and is that it? That was so fast. That's already done. Okay, well, I don't know what the top hand is looking like. I am curious to see if I have a chance. As a show of intention, I will also put in the upgrades for that BMW. This event doesn't end tonight. Yeah, it ends tomorrow, so I got a little bit of time. So I'm gonna put some upgrades to that M2CS. I tell you, man, my ultra rares are actually going down pretty quickly because of all the upgrades that I've been doing recently. Those chargers, they're not going anywhere. You know, most of the RQ50s are gone. Actually, all of them are gone. I got 151 fuse, 152, 252s, no 53s, couple 54s. Yeah, they're not a lot. We're gonna get rid of the Civic because I already have 3 of those fully upgraded. It's a good car, but I don't need a 4th one fully upgraded. Let's get rid of a Hyundai Genesis because I don't need that. It's not really helping me in straight shooters anyway. I don't need a 2nd one. And let's get rid of maybe the... Ooh, what do I want to get rid of? Again, let's go over for Magan. Yeah, let's go for Magan. So there you go. I'm running pretty low in that fuse material count. Okay, well, I say pretty low. It's 120. But it was 150 at one point. So let me show you what I fully upgraded for Summer Games. So we'll do Summer Games. Fusion was the first one, right? So the Fusion, I fully upgraded that. So that's always really nice. About time, because that was a car that I needed to upgrade for a very long time. And then the Auto Union, right? The Auto Union is another one. So this one's almost fully upgraded. I just need to put in a handling upgrade into this one day. That's it though, for Summer Games, so not that much, but the BMW might be the 3rd one. I'm also fully upgrading the Mazda 3, another 4-wheel drive entire car that I've needed for a very long time. But this one is not for the not for Summer Games. It's for the Tri Series. So currently Tri Series, I'm not joining this one yet. But I'll show you what I'm currently running. So I got the Cayman. I'm running the iX, the Hyundai, the Taycan, as well as the Mazda 3. I know, surprise, surprise. This car is actually pretty decent on some of the track sets, but I just don't want to upgrade another Epic. I've been upgrading so many Epics already, dude. Like the Auto Union, the Mazda 3, the Ford Fusion, and now we're working on that BMW. I don't know. I don't want to upgrade another one. I'm chilling. I'm chilling this way. Anyway, that's not it. That's not it. I do want to open the titanium pack. So we're gonna end off with the titanium pack. Couldn't really say that for a second. There you go, 4,679. I'm just doing this for straight vibes. Actually, I already said that I'm gonna open it, and now I'm gonna feel bad if I don't. But let me have a quick look at what we can get. If we do get a legendary, there's a pretty good chance that we can get something new, something cool. Zenvo TSR GT might be pretty cool. McLaren 765 LT would be pretty cool. You know, if we get a high-end one, even the lower-end stuff, I don't mind getting a KTM. I don't mind a Chevrolet Corvette Z06. Those are pretty cool. I don't want any of those Audis, though. I don't. Oh, besides the RS4. RS4 is acceptable. Now, the scary thing about opening this titanium pack is that, yeah, there's some decent epics that you can get here, like the Corvette, another Charger wide body, Caterham 7, Caterham Super 7. Those are all good, great, said and done, but the scary part is the 65s. There are a lot. There are a lot of 65s that you can get. I'm not even joking, dude. Volvo EX90. That's 165, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Jerry's. 266s. 167, 368s, and 169. So that's 4, 8, 12. That's 13 epics. So if we pull an epic, I mean, I'm going for it though. I'm going for it. Sure, why not? Let's do it. We're gonna have a titanium. I think it's a pretty decent pack. I know I didn't do a pack review for this, but I think it's alright. I think it's pretty cool. Let's get into it. Titanium pack. Let's go. Start off epic, straight up, 10%. Oh, super rare. Okay, wait, that's normal, is it? You don't get rares from this. That's kind of new. Double 40. Come on, dude. Okay, 49. Cedric. 64. CX90. So we do not get a 10% epic chance from any of those first 4 cards. So CX90 is what we get from that 2024 pack. What's it gonna be? 20% or 80%? Come on, 3, 2, what? It's okay. It's okay. It's new. Would have actually helped me in the previous final for the rematch, honestly. But yeah, this one not so much. But it's okay. That's okay. I'm alright with that. Let's add that in. So we get an ultra rare, we get an epic, 1 and 2. I mean that kind of adds to my EGT garage. Could I have won the rematch with this if I had a fully upgraded Q4, a fully upgraded E-Tron? I'm not fully upgrading that, never. Would it have been? Would that be possible? I don't know. Maybe even easy bracket. Maybe even easy bracket might have been possible. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Wash your hands and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville.